So please enjoy Monster Lawyer.
Monster Lawyer is the TV adaptation of Royce's novel, releasing in 2 weeks with Random House in Germany. It's the story of Daniel Becker, a grown man who can handle almost anything. Almost. You see, Danny was a wimpy, bullied kid until he learned how to use his words to fight his battles and became a silver-tongued attorney. Recently, however, Daniel's well-ordered lawyer life has taken a left turn. He is divorced, lives on an old boat, and misses his daughter Lucy like crazy. His confidence is shaken, and old insecurities and fears are creeping back in. Interior, King County Prosecutor's Office, day. Prosecuting attorney Daniel Becker sits in his tidy office, gently squeezing 2 rainbow stress balls as Phil, Daniel's over-eager intern, arrives with tea. Daniel takes a sip and a deep breath. Just then, assignment attorney Marlon Ranowski stomps in like a rhino in wingtips. Rhino nearly tramples Phil and looms over Daniel's desk.
I got 2 new cases, each unpleasant in its own special way. I'm assigning you one of them. Victim is one Francine Tyler Brown.
Oh, God.
The mayor? Shut up! Is this about the homeless guy who threatened to kick her ass when she dragged his tent off the city hall lawn?
Mayor wants him to get a felony.
Seriously? For yelling at her? Please tell me there's good evidence.
Live cell phone video went viral this morning, and everyone's watching.
Rhino drops the file on Daniel's desk and lumbers out.
Wow, this is high profile. This is meme-worthy. This is huge.
Yep. And if I mess it up, this is my career.
Aren't you scared? Because the media is like...
Daniel holds up his hand to silence Phil.
My young tea-making intern. I've been prosecuting criminals for 15 years. I put tattooed gang members in prison. I routinely spar with aggressive reporters. Publicity doesn't scare me. Mayors don't scare me. I'm a grown-ass man. Nothing scares me.
Interior, Daniel's aging houseboat, stateroom, night. Daniel lies in bed in the old boat's modest stateroom. His eyes pop open. Something woke him. It's dark. The lake is wild. The wind whines like a frightened dog. A strong gust rocks the boat. Something scrapes across the deck above. Daniel glances about, but the lights of the city are blurred by rain. Dark clouds have smothered the room. Intercut, stateroom, Daniel's childhood room 30 years ago. Night. The boat's porthole window hangs open. Flash, his childhood window hangs open, curtains fluttering. A shadow drops to the floor of the boat's stateroom. Flash, a shadow moves along his scattered childhood toys. His cell phone reads midnight on the nightstand. Flash, his haunted house clock's door opens to let the vampire figure slide out to announce the hour.
Good evening.
Childhood Danny pulls the covers up to his nose. Grown-ass Daniel pulls the covers up to his nose. Interior, stateroom, night. Water laps at the boat like a great wet tongue.
It's only the wind.
Daniel's bed tilts. Something just sat on it.
Hello, Danny.
What the fuck?
Daniel yanks the covers completely over his head and cowers.
Oh, come out from under there, Danny. I want to talk to you.
Daniel fidgets wide-eyed beneath the sheets. Finally, he slides his hand out from under the covers, reaching for his phone on the nightstand. So far, so good. Then a claw clamps onto his wrist.
Holy God!
There is a tug of war for his arm. Stalemate. Finally, the thing just sits and holds his hand. Daniel remains tucked under his comforter fortress, thinking.
I can do this all night. You know I can.
Interior, Daniel's childhood bedroom, 30 years ago, night. Daniel hides beneath the sheets as the shadow of the monster perches motionless on his dresser like a watchful gargoyle. Interior, stateroom, night. Daniel peeks out through a sliver opening. He can't quite see his monster. He musters the courage he never had as a child.
No, not this time. No!
He tries to sound defiant, but let's face it, he's shouting underneath the sheets.
No, no, no. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Eek, eek, eek. Shut up, Danny. I'm not going to eat you. Just hear me out.
His phone is gone. The charging station tipped over. Daniel's wrist is still captive. He has no cards to play.
Why are we back after all these years?
Lower those covers, Danny, and I'll tell you.
There is no way I'm lowering these covers. You would eat my face first chance you got. I know you would.
I have your arm. If I let go, will you talk to me, man to man?
You're not a man. You're a monster.
And you're still fussy and annoying as shit, but we need to find some common ground here.
Give me back my arm.
Duh.
Come on, sir, let's go. Daniel yanks his arm back under the covers, feels for punctuals.
We good?
It's not enough.
Oh, okay. I am going to give you the ultimate peace offering.
The creature stands, its clawed feet scrape across the cabin floor, just like the scraping from the deck earlier. Danny hears a familiar click across the room, sound of a light switch being flipped on.
You're serious?
I am.
Don't pop out at me.
I won't pop out.
I'm not kidding. If you jump scare me, this conversation is over.
No jump scare. Pinky swear.
This isn't funny.
You're right. It's not. And it's high time we talked.
Stay over there.
I'm fine. I am, here.
Daniel lowers his covers. This is a pants-wetting moment. The room is bright now, and his eyes need to adjust. The thing is crouched on two legs between Daniel and the hatch leading out. It's a gruesome silhouette of powerful shoulders, wide hips, and an impossibly thin, insectile waist. A large, sloping head, long, low-slung arms, and in hooked claws. This is Daniel's childhood monster.
Okay, talk. And this better be you apologizing for years of tormenting me as a child. This is where adult me banishes you for good. With the light finally on, you repent and wither into nothingness.
But the monster doesn't wither. Saliva drips from its muzzle onto the boat's wooden plank floor as they stare at each other openly for the first time ever. Lock.
I'm afraid not, Danny. See, I'm in a bit of trouble. Truth is, I've been accused of something I didn't do, and, I need a lawyer.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Silence. The monster is not kidding.
Accused by who? The Seattle PD? Interpol? Men in Black?
A greater power. Real supernatural shit you wouldn't understand. Yet.
Okay, what are you accused of? Oh, let me guess, breaking and entering?
Daniel is relaxing a little for the first time all night.
Killing a kid?
End relaxation.
They say I ate a boy in his bed.
Sounds exactly like something you do.
I didn't, I tell you!
It's agitated now, pacing, flexing its claws, fangs clacking. It's not angry. It's more like it's desperate.
If I don't prove that I didn't, I'm gonna burn, man! Worse, they're gonna make me feel all the fear I've ever caused.
Which is exactly what you deserve.
Hey, you're a lawyer. You gotta presume me innocent until proven guilty.
That's a juror, not a lawyer. I evaluate cases based on facts, and the facts are A, you stalk children, B, you have the physical tools of a flesh-eating carnivore.
Come on, man, I never ate you. Not even once. And I could have, lots of times.
Not comforting.
I know you, Danny. You were a good kid. A helper. You always did the right thing. I remember you picked that spaz Adrian as your dodgeball partner and you got creamed.
No one else would take it.
You have a strong sense of justice.
I'm not a naive kid anymore.
Look, you're the only person I know who can help me. I don't have a lot of friends.
Of course you don't. You're an asshole. And you're not real. And I'm not your friend. Whatever you did, that's on you. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. You only show up at night, and when I wake up tomorrow, you'll be just an unwelcome memory.
The thing's entire grotesque body slumps and its heavy brow twitches. It's gonna cry. If you crossed a sad werewolf with a praying mantis, that's how it looks.
You'll help me, Danny, because you know I'm innocent. When you think about it, you'll realize why.
With that, it turns the light off again.
Shit!
Daniel still isn't over his fear. He flails about, yanking sheets over his exposed limbs and head. The monster scuttles to the porthole window, squeezes itself impossibly thin, and slips away into the night. Interior, Daniel's boat, Dawn. Daniel's boat is a mess, old and small. The housing equivalent of a fun-sized candy bar.
Dad, get up. It's morning, Dad.
Daniel is huddled against a wall, buried in a pillow fortress. He fights tangled sheets, falls out of bed. He hunts for the phone on his knees. It's under the bed. The voice of his daughter is the alarm. He turns it off and sits on the floor, dazed.
What the hell?
He brushes his teeth in the tiny sink, shaves with a handheld mirror, cooks on a propane hot plate. The tiny closet holds 2 pair of dress pants and 3 dress shirts. His box of jumbled ties is like a bit of snakes. He absently grabs one. A Christmas tie in July. Elves. Exterior, 60 Acres Soccer Complex. Early morning. Daniel pulls into 60 Acres Soccer Complex. It's a surreal, self-contained soccer universe. 3 parking lots, 6 food trucks, 15 outhouses, and 24 soccer fields. Packs of roving soccer kids are walking billboards for corporate tech sponsors. Microsoft, Amazon, Lookbook. Daniel parks between minivans with stick figure decals. He dons sunglasses and rolls down the window. Sounds of soccer pours in. He spots his ex-wife, Eve, who sits beside another woman on the sidelines, 35 yards away with a flowered bandana around her head. Northwest pseudo-hippie.
Huh. That's new since the divorce.
He reclines the electric seat to avoid being seen. He's not supposed to be here. As 2 teams of girls take the field, his daughter Lucy, 14, trots to the wing position.
Lucy.
Instant smile. He loves his daughter. Lucy is small and quick. The other team is huge. The game is back and forth. Daniel leans, sighs, gasps, provides self-commentary, and fist pumps every play. Then Lucy receives a pass beyond the hefty left back. Moving like a ballet dancer with the ball, she sprints, cuts back, and hefty left back plows into Lucy, sends her flying. She lands in a heap.
Holy crap! That better be a card.
He tenses, but the ref is there to blow the whistle. Lucy crawls to her feet before anyone can pity her. Tough girl. The ref talks to the hefty girl. Yep, there's the yellow card. Justice is served. Daniel relaxes. But a hefty soccer mom nearby keeps cheering like crazy.
Good play, good play, good play.
Daniel looks at hefty mom, then at hefty girl. Resemblance. It's her mom. Daniel exits his car.
Excuse me.
Nice job. Way to go. Good play.
Excuse me.
What?
Getting a yellow card, by definition, is not a good play. It is an illegal play for which your team is penalized.
I know what a yellow card is.
Then you know it's not something to cheer for, yes?
Who are you? The parking lot monitor?
I'm the father of the player against whom your daughter committed an illegal play. And since your daughter doesn't appear to know the rules, I thought I'd let you know so that you could refrain from reinforcing her misconception and poor sportsmanship. It's what they call a teachable moment. Me teaching you not to cheer for fouls.
The little girl. It was a good play. My daughter stopped her.
Oh, really? It's a good play because she stopped a solo run that would have been picked up by the 2 center backs? Good God, my daughter might have been a contested shot, but no. Your young soccer prodigy's quick thinking earned her teammates the privilege of facing an uncontested direct kick from 20 yards out. Your offspring is so smart and good at fouling, in fact, that I'll bet you're one of those parents who pays for extra training with ex-college players who couldn't make it to the pros. I'll wager you sign her up for every elite soccer camp. Oh, you're probably promising she'll get a college scholarship if she just puts in a few extra hours on weekends. And all the while, the real reason she blindsided my daughter is because my daughter made her look stupid. But, by all means, keep applauding her aggression because you don't want to pass up a golden opportunity to tear someone's anterior cruciate ligament when a children's soccer match is on the line. Bravo! Good parenting, soccer mom!
Silence. Daniel looks around. People are staring. He's pointing at the woman like he's cross-examining her. He's using his big trial voice. And Soccer Mom is crying.
Oh, shit.
The players stare. Parents stare. Eve and Lucy stare. Daniel slinks back to his car, sunglasses askew. He fumbles for the start button and accidentally turns on the headlights.
Oh.
They shine on the crying woman like a spotlight. Daniel throws the car in reverse and roars backwards, spits gravel, and snaps off the mirror of the minivan beside him. Interior, King County Courthouse, mid-morning. Daniel approaches his office door in his elf Christmas time.
So, I was a timid kid. But at some point, during the growing up process, I discovered that you can actually fight with words. In elementary school, helicopter soccer mom would have shoved me down and taken my ball. Now she's the one crying. But you gotta be careful with this superpower. Fight bullies, but don't be a bully. Use it for good. That wasn't good. My normally exceptional judgment has been compromised. I had a rough night. Weird nightmares. Thank God it's daytime now.
He opens the door and steps inside. Someone is sitting in his chair, facing away.
Excuse me, do we have an appointment?
The chair spins around. Daniel gasps. Good morning, Danny. We have to finish our talk. Fade out. Monster